Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and all of you enjoyed your some winter vacations a lot. Now come back to your studies. This is the time for your maths class. Students, in the previous class I explained you about the compound interest, and in question number 1 you learned how can we calculate compound interest if the interest is compounded annually. Today I will explain you how can we calculate compound interest if the interest is compounded half yearly, not annually. Okay, so first you should know, see here, rate of interest compounded annually and half yearly. If the interest is compounded annually, the amount and compound interest are calculated using the general formula of finding amount A and compound interest CI as discussed above. We used this formula. A is equal P1 plus R upon 100 power N. Now, how to find the amount and compound interest when interest is compounded half yearly? If the interest is compounded half yearly, then the rate of interest is given by R upon 2% per half year. It means if interest is compounded half yearly, then we will divide the given rate by 2 so that it will be converted per half yearly. And there are 2 conversion periods in a year. 2 conversion periods in a year means half yearly means half year. Half year means 6 months. So in 1 year there are 2 6 months. 2 times 6 months means 2 half yearly, as the interest is compounded after every 6 months. So let us start. Question number 2. I am explaining you question number 2. Find the compound interest for the given principal, rate and time when compounded half yearly. In A part, principal is given 10,000, R is 6% PA. PA means per annum. Time is 18 months. See here. Principal is equal 10,000. Rate is 6% per annum. This is per annum per year. We will divide this rate by 2 as I told you just now in your book here. R upon 2. So we will divide this rate by 2 if interest is compounded half yearly or semi-annually. Half yearly or semi-annually both are same. So 6 upon 2 means 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 3% per half yearly. And time is given 18 months. If we convert this 18 month into year, it means 18 upon 12 year, because 1 year is equal 12 months. So 18 upon 12, and now we will multiply this time by 2 because in 1 year there are 2 half yearly. So when the interest is compounded half yearly, we divide the given rate by 2 and multiply the given time by 2 if time is given in years. So 18 upon 12 year multiply by 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12, 6 1 ja 6, 6 3 ja 18. 3 half yearly. Or if we see simply 18 months. 18 months means 6 plus 6 plus 6. 3 half yearly. So time is 3 half yearly. Now we will use the same formula. A is equal P 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P is 10,000. 1 plus R is 3% half yearly. 3 upon 100 power n. N means 3 half yearly. Now 10,000. 100 1 ja 100 plus 3. 103 upon 100 power 3. Now this 10,000 multiply 103 upon 100, 103 upon 100 multiply by 103 upon 100. This 103 upon 100 will be written 3 times because time is given 3 half yearly. Now simplify it. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. Now it is 103 multiply by 103 multiply by 103 upon this 100. When we multiply this 100 3 times, we get this number. 10,92,727 upon 100. And when we divide this number by 100, we get decimal here. As you know, here there are 2 zeros, so decimal will be put before 2 digits. So it is 10,927.27 rupees. This is the amount. We have to find compound interest. Then compound interest is equal A minus P. A is 10,927.27 minus 10,000. Then we will get 927.27 rupees. C is B parts. B part is principal 50,000 rupees. R is 12% per annum. Time is 1 year. So R is given 12% per annum. We will divide this given rate of interest by 2. 12 upon 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12. It is 6% per half yearly. Time is 1 year. Time will be multiplied by 2. 1 multiplied by 2. When time is given in year, we will multiply this time by 2. Then 2 1 ja 2. 2 half yearly. Or if we see 1 year. 1 year means 12 month and 12 month means 6 plus 6. 12 month, it means 2 half yearly. So again we will use the same formula. A is equal P 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P is 50,000. Then bracket 1 plus rate is 6% upon 100. Time is given 2 half yearly. 2 3 ja 6, 2 5 ja 10, 0. 50,000. 1 plus 3 upon 50 power 2. 50,000. 51 ja 50 plus 3. 53 upon 50 power 2. Now this 50,000 multiplied by 53 upon 50 multiplied by 53 upon 50. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. 5 1 ja 5, 5 1 ja 5, 0 0. Then again 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10, 0. 20 multiplied by 53 multiplied by 53. When we multiply these three numbers, we get 56,180. This is the amount. We have to find compound interest. Compound interest is equal A minus P. Compound interest is equal, amount is 56,180 minus principal is 50,000. Then we will get 6,180 as compound interest. Now come to next part. 2C. In 2C, principal is given 20,000. Rate of interest is given 10% per annum. Time is 2 years. So, see here. Rate is given 10% per annum. Again, we will divide this 10 by 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 5 ja 10. 5% per half yearly. Time is given 2 years. 2 multiply 2. It means 4 half yearly. Again, we will follow the same formula. We will follow the same pattern. A is equal P 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P principal is given 20,000. 1 plus R is 5% per annum. So 5 upon 100 power n. N is time. Time is 4 half yearly. Then 5 1 जा 5, 5 2 जा 10, 0. 20,000 1 plus 1 upon 20 whole power 4. 20,000 21 ja 20 plus 1 21 upon 20 whole power 4. Now this 20,000 multiplied by 21 upon 20 multiplied by 21 upon 20 multiplied by 21 upon 20 multiplied by 21 upon 20. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2. Now this 21 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21 upon 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. Now 21 multiplied by 21 is 441 multiplied 21 into 21 441 upon 8. When we multiply 441 and 441 we get 1,94,481 upon 8, and when we divide this number by this 8 we get 24,310.125. Write this number after decimal 2 places, then it will become 24,310.13. This is the amount. Compound interest is equal A minus P. A is 24,310.13 and principal is 20,000. Then we will get C. How we will minus it? This one will be subtracted like this. 24,310.13. It will be written as 20,000.00. Now do minus. We get 4,310.13 rupees. This is the compound interest. Now remaining part of this question. Question number 2D as question number 2A. Question number 2E as question number 2B. 2F as 2A. Then question number 3. Do all parts from A to F self. I will solve its D part. D part I will give you. See here I have written this one. You will do like this. So students, complete question number 2 and 3 in homework. I am explaining its third D part. See, third D part is find the amount on 6,000 rupees for 6 months at 2% when compounded half yearly. See here, principal is given 6,000 rupees. Time is given 6 months. 6 months means 1 half yearly, because here it is written when compounded half yearly. If it is written compounded half yearly, then we will change time and rate both. But if it is written compounded annually, no need to change. So time is 6 months. 6 months means automatically 1 half yearly. Then rate is given 2%. We will divide this 2 by 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2. It means 1% per half yearly. Now we will write formula. A is equal P 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P is 6,000. Bracket 1 plus R is 1% half yearly upon 100 power n. Time is also 1 half yearly. So we will write here 1. Now 6,000 100 1 ja 100 plus 1. 101 upon 100 power 1 whole power 1. Now 6,000 multiply 1,001 upon 100. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. Now 60 multiply 1,000. 60 multiply 101. 61 ja 60. Then 61 ja 60. So amount is 6,060 rupees. No need to find compound interest because we have to find only amount. Do not find compound interest in question number 3 in any part. Okay. So students, complete all the parts. If you have any problem, any difficulty, then you can ask from me. Okay. Okay, students. Thank you, students.